How you doing, everybody? This is my 2006 E150 that I'll be converting into a camper van. I got it for $3,700, not after taxes and title transfer. There are some beauty marks that need attention. There's a dent, scratches, deep scratches, and some other minor things like a small dent right about there. But for the price, I couldn't pass it up. It's going to be a budget build. Very, very budget. Hopefully under $5,000. The original idea was to hopefully keep the carpet in, but as you see, there's too many stains to ignore and gashes in the carpet. This van was used for a church, so I'm assuming that was spilled soda. There's, well, this would be Coke stains along the wall, but I am planning to rip out the carpet and replace it with vinyl flooring. A little small detail. This needs to be bolted in, but that's fine. There are little dings and there's paint everywhere. It's like these gashes that exposed metal, so I'm just gonna do a whole new floor. On this side, I'm planning to remove that panel. Is super dirty, and this, because it will add about 2 inches of shelf space. On this side, I'm gonna keep it simple. There is the AC heater blower that I don't want to damage. I'm gonna just clean up the panels, and also there's electrical wires for those vents, I believe, that I don't want to hit or have to replace. Everything works back here, all the lights, AC vents. So I'm gonna keep the headliner, keep it budget. I don't want to replace anything I don't have to. And that's pretty much about it for now. I'm gonna try to keep it simple. Some of the paint has little dings, a little gash on a scratch. But for the most part, it is a great van. Only 140,000 miles. I put maybe 10,000 as I've been driving it. The previous owner did install a light bar, so that is very helpful for me. That's one thing off my list I don't need to do. So these tires do need to be replaced soon. They're pretty old and they're starting to crack a little bit. You can see that right about there. I want new wheels and tires, but I'm probably just gonna paint these black and keep it simple. Keep it very budget. Holding this back trim in is these little plastic body clips. I might need to change these screws out for longer ones once the new floor is put in. Under the trim, there looks like there's a lot of dirt, a little bit of rust issues, but underneath the carpet, it looks pretty clean. The door step is already taken off because I had to take it off to access the bottom latches to open these doors when they weren't able to open. So, give it a little tug. And this needs a lot of cleaning. But for the most part, it's pretty clean. Once I have the new floors put in, I want to keep the bolts lined up correctly so I could have the bench seat if I have any more passengers, if I go camping. And I need to clean these stains. I don't know, it looks like old soda. I don't know what it is. And then the vents, they just gunked up, so that's gonna need a deep cleaning. I should probably do that before I take out the carpeting. To remove those stains and gunk along the vents and wall, I'm gonna use water, clean and disinfectant, an old toothbrush, and a shop towel. If it does stain, that's fine. It's gonna drip onto the carpet, which I'm pulling out anyway. After one side of the vent cleaned, this thing is a dirty brown. I mean dirty. It's not perfect, but it's a lot better than what it used to be. After the first ones, these look just as horrible, maybe worse. I mean, look at that gunk. look how black that's getting. After one tile, one cube. After two, this is how it is. I mean, look at that, it's grossness. Alright, this is the last set of vents, and these don't look too bad. Nowhere near as bad as the last two. Because I'm gonna keep this wall stock, because I don't want to mess with the AC heater core or any of the ventilation. Because it's hard plastic, I'm gonna give it a wipe down because it is a bit grimy. This should be an easy clean. Just wipe it down, and I don't have to worry about any cleaning solutions getting on the floor because I'm gonna rip this out. And so I'm gonna just give this wall a wipe down to get any scuff marks off of it, any dirt, debris, with the cleaner and disinfectant and a shop towel. Alright, so everything is clean enough on the wall to where I'm comfortable to pull out the carpeting. It's not perfect, but it's clean enough. I'm gonna pull out the carpeting, see how bad the floor underneath is. If it needs to be wiped down, vacuumed, anything, we'll go from there. I'm gonna try to save it in one piece so we can use it as a template for our insulation and subfloor. So nothing really looks too bad. There are some parts of concern, but it's just dirt underneath the step pad, which is fine. You can vacuum it, clean it out, wipe it down. A little bit of rust that I could treat. Some cleaning right there. Whatever seeped through the carpet went to the floor and left a gunky mess, so I'm gonna have to clean that out. It doesn't look too hard. Other than that, it looks completely fine. Just some dirt that we can vacuum up, some spot treatment. So where the gunk seeped through the carpet, it went to the floor, made a little mess. We can wipe it down, clean it out, mop it up if we need to, just to make it clean as possible for the adhesive and the subfloor. I'm just using a toothbrush to break up some of the dirt because this little shop vac is not very strong. So just to make it easier for it. And this is where a lot of it's gonna come from. Gross. Oh well, even this. Alright, so I'm gonna take off the seatbelts. I already cut them out. And then I'm also going to unbolt their anchor points on this side, that corner, and this corner. One down, two more to go.